Right.
What are we hitting with today? Let's hit it.
First up, we're going to have, we tell ourselves the best stories and the most convincing stories.
Yeah, sweet.
So then we're going to roll into life happens for you, not to you.
Yep, yeah, hell yeah.
So we'll wrap it up with that one. But yeah, straight off the top, let's go to the first one.
Yeah.
We tell ourselves the best and most convincing stories.
Yeah, fucking oath.
We're the best salesmen.
We sell everything to ourselves.
That's it. But to everybody else, we're shit.
I hope so.
That's what people are. That's what they do, mate. They do.
Yeah.
With everybody else, it's a fucking challenge.
Yeah, correct.
You know, I can't do this and I can't do that.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes.
But when it's to myself, we're magicians.
Yeah. As we know, it's a survival mechanism. Like, we love to believe what we're selling, obviously, because it helps with our story, you know. And when you're sold into the matrix of ignorance, you got to tell yourself something to stay in the game. All right. So you have to justify why you're having all these feelings that are connected to, that are lining up with your beliefs. So for instance, you know, nothing ever happens for me. Shit always goes wrong. All these things are like, so what happens is when you're in this position where these things are happening, you're getting validation of your outside world. All right. And that's like, oh, I feel like shit because fucking I'm always copying it for something. I'm never getting the good opportunity for this job, or, you know, the girl's never down with me and I always get the fucking leftovers or whatever the fuck, all right?
Yep.
And you're validating this from real events that's happening. So, yes, you didn't get the job. Yes, this person did treat you like shit. But you roll with it because that's part of your story. What you don't know is that that's only happening to you because of your story. What you don't know is that your emotions and what you're putting out there, your frequency, is attracting these fucking stories to happen. But you're taking them as, this is happening to me, rather than happening for you, right? Like, oh, this happens to me, therefore I'm right about what I think, and I'm also right about what I believe about myself. And it's usually like I'm a fucking shit cunt.
Yep.
So everything is just straight validating, all right? The system works like this. When we say life happens for you, not to you. Now, for you to overcome your beliefs, you have to do something different. For you to overcome your beliefs, you have to crush all your beliefs. But in order for that to happen, you have to be in a situation where you're confronted with the beliefs you're used to. So, for instance, like you're going for a job. All right, you're going for a job and it's a job interview and you're like, oh, I can't get this job. Sweet, no problem. Can't get this job. All right, and in your mind, you're putting it out there, I'm not going to get this job. Now, what's happening is, whether you get the job or not is irrelevant. It's how you feel about not getting it. You're attached to that outcome. So you're trying to move forward, all right, and get this job with the belief that you're not going to get it, and you want to, and the situation is you're going to get validated from that fucking situation.
Yeah.
Once, even though you see the situation as like, it's hopeless, you then internally have to look at it like, all right, I know this always happens. Sweet. How do I get over this? Not just who do you have to be, because it's too early for who do you have to be. You're not going to become a person. When they say become a person that has the tools to be able to get that job or see success in certain things, it's in the mind that you have to understand how the system works. You got to go into it overcoming the roadblocks, like
the obstacles.
you got to go into it with the mindset of like, I don't think I'm going to get the job, but how do you know you're not going to get the job? My thing is, we're choosing. My thing. The thing is, we're choosing what to believe because we feel comfortable. So, if I know that I'm not going to get the job, if I believe the hype, the thing that I believe, I don't want to be wrong either, yeah. But it doesn't hurt to say, all right, then what does my mindset have to be? Okay, I might get the job, I might not, but it doesn't help for me to think I'm not going to get it. Like, why would you go into something playing with 30% of your abilities?
Defense, yeah, exactly.
You're playing defense. You're going in there to lose. You're not going in there to win. So it's the mindset, it's the attitude you're approaching it. As long-winded as this fucking explanation sounds like, the essence of it is it's your mindset going into the thing, how you view it. All right? We know, like we spoke about before, we know what going into with that mindset gets us. If we believe that, you know, first we've got to believe that our mindset is causing that. All right? Let's say we don't believe that.
Yeah.
First we've got to say, all right, cool. That's what we think's going to happen based off fucking bullshit. All right? Also, we're like, all right, let's try something else. How about we put our best effort forward? I believe that when we go into something half-assed, we're also not trying as much. We're also not putting our best effort.
No, you're not, definitely not.
So what I'm saying to you is like, yeah, we believe these things, but we're also not doing, fucking thank God I got to it there. We're also not doing the thing that we need to do to remedy it. You know, I want to quit smoking. I feel like an idiot because I smoke, but you're still smoking. So we're not doing the thing. And maybe it's because we're looking for a certain feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Like we're looking for a feeling to put in place of the negative.
Guaranteed.
You know
Yeah,
what
what does it look like? How are we going to... Yeah, we're correct.
Fuck it.
So, to dig deeper in that situation, is that, and I had this in the past, that when I wanted to change something, like logically I knew what change looks like, why I need it.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's
Yeah.
good for me.
That's it. That wasn't the problem for me. Now, it could be a problem for someone else. Sweet. Okay? The problem was, what feeling do I attach, because I'm emotional, a lot of people aren't, what feeling do I attach to that logical thought?
Yep.
Because I believe, I used to believe, that I run off feelings
Yep.
rather than logical thoughts.
Correct.
So, in order for me to progress, I need to attach a feeling to go with that. So, I know what feeling like shit is,
Correct.
and how it makes me feel, and you know, when it comes up logically, what feeling I can attach to that.
That's right.
That's easy.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people can relate to that.
100%.
The problem is that, what do I change it with? How do I flip the script? Now, flipping the script in just words alone is easy. Oh, you should do this.
Yeah, of course.
Sweet.
Of
And
course.
especially with the world we live in, there's so much noise about thinking positive.
That's right.
Yeah, be positive and just think of positive thoughts. And so that's the way my mind was geared. That, all right, I've got to replace it. I'm being told to replace it with something positive.
Correct.
So I was trying to look for a positive feeling to attach to that.
Yes.
But I worked out that when I'm in the shit, when I'm in the thought of I'm stuck and I don't know where to go, there is no positive feeling to replace the negative feeling.
Correct. To give you that motivation you're looking for.
Exactly.
Like, oh, that's why I'm doing it.
That's right. And then you brought up, just so everyone to be on the same page here, like, sweet, let's talk about, I'll loop it, going to the gym.
That's
Okay?
it.
So, I don't like going to the gym, I can't be fucked. But
can't
I
be
know I need to go to the gym.
I know I need to go to the gym. There's some value there,
Yeah.
but I just don't know.
Yeah,
the
I know
value.
it's good for me. Like,
Correct.
everyone knows it's good for them. Okay?
Correct.
Sweet. So, I'm going to wait. I don't like the feeling. The feeling like, nah, I don't like it. You know, I'm going to replace it like, I should wait for this feeling of, yes, I want to go to the gym.
Yes.
That feeling ain't going to come.
No.
Okay? So you're not going to replace that negative feeling of, I feel like shit and I need to go to the gym, to like, yes, now I feel better. I should get up tomorrow morning. It's 6 in the morning. I'm getting up now. Yes, I want to go to the gym. That's not happening.
Yeah.
The way to override and get past this hurdle is that you got to believe in the logical theory.
Correct.
That's the only way.
Correct.
And I'll finish off here, but
That's all right.
yeah, the logical part is going to get you over the hurdle, not the replacing of the bad feeling with a positive feeling.
Correct.
Because that's the trap. I was lost in that trap for years.
Correct. 100%.
And it wasn't only the gym or a job or my relationship. It was everything. This thing here infiltrates every single part of your life.
100%.
And I wasn't aware of this.
No.
I just thought that's the way it meant to be.
Mate.
So, yeah, until you brought it to my attention and started thinking about it, it's like, fuck, yeah. That's not, there's not always a logical answer.
No.
Even though we're talking about logic here.
Correct.
That the logic was you replace a shit feeling with a good feeling.
Yes.
That's a logical explanation.
That's right.
But it was not that. It's not that at all. It's like you got to really like hone into the logical side of what you want.
Yes.
Okay, and know that this is what I need to do, and disregard any feeling. Block feelings out only in this specific situation.
Correct. When you're trying to do something, you're trying to get better
Yeah.
at something.
Yeah.
Like this is in your way, you got to make a decision.
That's right.
But you're looking for the feeling. That's where the distraction is.
That's right. Now, there is, just to clarify, there is positive feelings. Like, yeah, I'm going on the trip and like, oh yeah, I feel great. 100%. Positive feelings are a thing. They do exist. But they're a trap when it comes to these situations, when you're stuck.
Correct. When you say I need motivation,
Yeah.
I say fuck motivation.
Yeah.
Motivation's bullshit.
100%.
Well, it's too motivation.
Yeah. It doesn't like
Like motivation is like I don't know. It's
inspiration.
No, it's not inspiration either. Eh?
No.
It's not any like. It's a quick fix. It's not even a fix. It's a distraction.
Yeah.
It's like I'm looking to feel a certain way so I can feel better about doing something.
Guaranteed.
Like I'm looking for a G up. What do you need to be G up for?
Well, that's what it is. I was anyway, coming from emotional. Like emotions, some people are very logical, as we discovered a while back, and other people are emotional. They attacked the same problem in a different way.
Correct.
Because we're all the same, but we're not the same at the same time.
That's right. I'm not saying motivation doesn't have a place, but I
Yeah.
think motivation is more of a jump start for a car when it needs it
Yes.
at a specific time. But, living by motivation as a way of life, like using it as a this is how I live my life, you're fucking tripping.
No.
It's
Forget about
not
it.
sustainable.
If you're relying on it, you're finished.
No, it's not sustainable. That's
Yeah.
right. And all that ties into maybe we sidetracked or whatever.
Yeah.
Just whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all that, how we tie back into life happens for you is because for you to overcome that self-doubt within yourself, all right? When I say you, I mean in general, yeah?
Of course.
For you to overcome that self-doubt, all right, you have to overcome something, right? Now, you can say life is hard. That's one way to look at it, all right?
Yeah.
That means life's happening to you, all right? I'm just copping it. I'm in the game. I'm plugged in. It's not easy, all right? Because your expectations of how you think things should work should be that everything should just lay there fucking... the red carpet should come open for you and everything should just happen for you. And for it to be hard means it's got a specific thing against you. It's making it difficult for you because some other kind, because it's different for everybody else for some reason.
Yeah.
Everyone else has a hard. But what we have to understand is the blessing is in the difficulty. The blessing, you can't be a hard cunt without doing hard things. Now, if we can get this in our fucking heads, because this is the hardest thing for people to understand, like Jim Rohn said, don't wish it was easy, wish you were better. Why the fuck is he saying that? All right? For you to know how to fly a plane, you need to go through training. For you to fucking go to the gym and get stronger, you need to lift weights. You're not going to eat chocolates and becoming a hard cunt. Like, the ways of the universe works where it knows what you need and it throws the exact kind of obstacle course or training that you need.
Yeah, it's molding you.
Correct. If you got fear of fucking public speaking, then it puts situations where you'll be awkward. You'll have to say things in front of people. You give presentations in front of, like at work or something. It will bring out what you need to overcome. That's how we know it works for us. It can't be against us. Because if you believe it's against us, then you believe that someone can be fucked. Someone, whoever, God or whatever the fuck you believe in, has the time to think, I'm going to fuck this cunt up now. I want to make life difficult for him.
Yeah, it's in the best interest of God to fuck you up.
Correct. That's straight delusion.
Yeah.
And I'm not believing that, today.
It's not the way, guaranteed.
Because the people who really give a fuck, all right? The people who really give a fuck. How you know the universe gives a fuck about you, because this is what it is all about, is he doesn't give you everything laid out. It doesn't give you everything laid out.
Can't be.
Like, parents who give their kids too much are fucking idiots. They spoil the kids. Why do we want that from the universe? Do we want to be spoiled? Do we want money to come easy? Of course, we only want that because we don't understand the way things work. We don't understand that the power comes from you and everything else stems from who you need to be. So the universe works with you, not against you.
100%.
No, I don't want us to say to fucking...
No, that's it. That's
make
what it
people
is.
a believer.
Easily. It's pretty much the example you gave about parents, like a little child. Like, if that child is crawling, you're going to do everything for that child. Let's say it's crawling for a toy.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to bring all the toys right in front of the child.
No, fuck that.
Okay? The child needs to crawl.
Correct.
It's like the chickens, you know, before they hatch, you don't break the shell because they need to strengthen the neck.
Correct.
To break the shell. If you break the shell, you're doing them a disservice.
Correct, eh?
Same thing. Like that's, and God, the shell, everything works together.
You're doing the work for them, man.
That's it. You can't be helping these people, the animals. You can't be helping anybody. It's set like that to strengthen you.
Correct.
And yeah, from bad programming, and I've been here before so many times in my life, we all have,
yes.
that you look at it as God's punishing me.
Yeah.
That, why is he doing it to me?
Something is against me.
So the disconnect is that God's only doing what you told him to do.
100%.
You know, like, I want to become, like I said, the best public speaker in the world. Sweet. You can't do that by sitting on a couch and watching Netflix every single day and going through so many seasons of House of Dragons.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct. But you didn't even know what you need. You didn't even need to know what you need to become.
No, you don't have to know. No, of course not. All you're doing is you're ordering from the menu. Okay?
Yes.
I'm ordering public speaker, best in the world. That's what I'm ordering. Okay?
Subconsciously.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay? So you put the order out
That's right.
and God, the universe, mold you.
Correct.
You're going to need this because you don't know.
You don't know what the fuck you need.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know what it takes to become a public speaker if you're not a public speaker.
No.
Even though you want it, okay, you might have some kind of idea what's going on, but you don't know exactly the day-to-day things it needs, the actions it needs to achieve it. So you just let go, let God.
That's it.
Okay, you have the idea or the result in your mind
Yes.
of where I want to go, like you're steering the ship.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
let go, let God means that sweet. Whatever comes to me on a daily basis, I have to overcome, and you focus on that specifically. That's anything you focus on. Day to day, what do I have to overcome?
That's right.
And that's it.
Don't worry about the how and the what the fuck.
Or why?
Yeah.
Why it's happening to me? Why is it like this? Like, and some people could be like delusional, like I was back in the day. Of yes, well, I do want this this goal,
Yeah.
or this result, and I know I need to, I know it requires effort, but it should be coming like this. Like, it doesn't have to be fucking like ruthless. It has to be like a bit more smoother, a bit like, hey John, are you all right?
Yeah.
Like, it ain't gonna come like the way you think it's gonna come.
That's right.
It's gonna come the way it's meant to come.
It's gonna come to test you.
Yeah. Like, it's not gonna be smooth, obviously.
You're becoming a different person.
That's it. It's gonna be something foreign.
That's right.
And that's when they say, again, let go, let God, is like whatever it takes.
But that's it. Whatever it takes, you got to be open.
That's it.
And I've got a good analogy.
Yeah.
Our mindset has to be not that we want to make a cake, all right, because the cake is the result. Not that we want to make a cake. It's what ingredients do I need to make the motherfucking cake? Mm-hmm. We don't ask what ingredients do we need. That's the correct question.
Answer.
And no, the right question we need to ask.
Okay, yeah.
Like, what ingredients do I need?
Yeah.
In other words, who do I have to become to get the result of the cake? To get the result of the fucking cake.
Yeah.
And that's but we're always so fixated on, I want this, but, oh, sweet that you want it, but how's it going to happen? Who do you need to be? Because it's who gets the result. And the who you need to be is fine as far as like the universe will tell you, will give you what you need to become that person. It'll give you the obstacles. It's not going to send you a fucking email, this is what we're doing today, is how it's going to go down. That's not the way the fucking system works. The system is like, oh, this guy at work's draining your life. Maybe you got problems speaking up for yourself. All right, so we'll give you those. Oh, you can say, why does this keep happening to me? But if you face the dragon and fucking slay this motherfucker, all of a sudden you went from, I don't stick up for myself to I do stick up for my fucking self. Two different cunts. So we've got to stop thinking about, so the personal development fucking world, all right, has this fucked up because everything happens in the mind. Like we've got to think about, I've thought about this. Like sometimes I speak to some people and they're like, oh yeah, I have been improving. How have you been improving? By thinking about improving. You got to be acting on that fucking improving. Nothing is fucking cemented unless you do it. This is what separates the men from the fucking boys. And the personal development, they treat you like children. They sugarcoat
a lot of shit too.
They sugarcoat. They pretty much take care of everything for you. The reason why a lot of people like the fucking personal development industry and why it's so alluring is because it gives you the dopamine hit of I'm doing something up in here, but I'm not actually doing something. So it's like a fat-free a weight loss pill. It's very weight loss pill.
It's a shortcut.
That's right. But the way we fucking represent things, the shit that we stand for is like you have to fucking do. You can be the dumbest cunt. But if you know where the fuck you're going and you do what you need to do to get there, that's the motherfucker who needs respect or who gets the respect. And that kind of person, when you become that person, you do the things that respectable person does, you start to respect yourself. It's fucking pretty simple.
Yeah. Yeah, get a couple of things, correct. Get a couple of things and apply rather than learning the whole fucking thing and then trying to apply.
Correct.
It just doesn't work. But yeah, the personal development industry, there's different ways you can talk about it, getting bums on seats and making money, like where are they coming from? And in general, they are fucking up more people than they're helping.
Correct.
Like that's a thing.
Yeah, 100%. And another thing is, when they say invest in, the best thing to invest in yourself. All right, I get that from a logical perspective. All right. Now I understand. I know it. You know what I mean? Because I know where to best spend my time. It's not in like reading some book or whatever.
Just buying a course.
Like when they say, work on yourself. Well, what does that actually mean, eh? Work on yourself to me means become better. How do you become better? By thinking it. Like, what do you do that's different to the last year you know what I'm saying?
Guaranteed.
And that invest in yourself, I think is an undercover sales pitch.
Guaranteed.
Invest in yourself. So as long as it's like subliminal. So as long as I'm paying someone to teach me something, that means I'm doing my job. But that's not the way it works. Yeah, nothing works without effort or acting on it. All right, we can tell you like how to lose weight. We can tell you mindset on how to be. We can tell you whatever the fuck we're telling you right now. You can listen, and you can know it. But if you won't doing no actions, it's not going to work. Eh? It doesn't amount to shit.
Guaranteed.
All right, and that's the fucking raw. But this is also the truth. This is the fucking real truth we're spitting right here.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
It's because we've, done this in the past. Like, buying the course.
That's the
job. And I've bought fucking shitloads of courses. I spent like thousands. Okay. Have they helped me to some extent? Yes. Okay. But majority, for me, I just tick the box. I'll stick in the box. Invest in yourself, for me, used to mean that I bought the course and I got a bit more knowledge.
Yeah,
That was the dopamine hit. That was like, I really did something. I do know more than me yesterday.
correct. And I do know more than my fucking next door neighbour.
That's it. You know, so when we get these barbecues, which I famously bring up all the time,
That's right.
I could spin a bit more shit, than a lot of other people.
That's right.
And they're gonna be loving it. They're gonna be thinking, fuck, yeah, John knows the answers. And I'm gonna feel good about myself. The ego's gonna love it.
That's right.
And that's the way I used to think. Like, fuck, I used to buy so many fucking courses.
Yeah.
And
It feels so good. How
it
can it
feels
be
so
wrong?
good. I used to do my vision boards. I used to do all this kind of shit. Mate,
Vision
I was
board.
the best student. In theory only.
It's too vision board.
You know what I mean? So, but the action, because no one's going to keep you accountable and pull you up like, yeah, you haven't really done much.
Correct.
Yeah, you aced the test, but I can't see any difference.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah, you look the same.
Yeah, no one. The majority, 99% of the people, those coaches out there, they're not keeping you accountable.
No, I don't give a fuck.
You know what I mean? They got the fucking little paycheck. Yeah, you got what you got, and it's at the end of the day, it's your fault.
100%.
I didn't tell you not to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, they wipe their hands of you.
100%. 100%. And we're not about that. We're not about action. I'd rather you get one little fucking thing today,
Correct.
or any other podcast you listen to, anything we talk about.
Yeah.
One little thing, and that could be like going to the gym.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just do that. That's it.
Fucking oath.
You're already successful.
Correct.
You don't need to be anything more than that at this point in time.
That's right.
Bit by bit.
That's right. And when I was speaking to, what's his name? Harry, the other day,
Yeah.
I was like, ask yourself this question. Because I've been telling him, listen, you got to get your fucking shit together. Like, you're leaving money on the table. All of us have potential. All of us have a fucking potential, but we're fucking blowing it, fucking whatever the fuck we're doing,
It's shit that doesn't matter.
That's right. Selling ourselves to the highest pleasure, whether it's fucking games, food, fucking just bullshit, all right?
Whatever.
Just not spending the time to build ourselves up, all right? And I go to him, you're missing out on potential. I go, all right, think about this. He goes, yeah, I know. Look, it's Monday fucking coming up. I'm going to fucking start. All right, you start today, no problem. Think about why it's so hard for you to start. Just contemplate on that. Why am I trying to get, why can't I get from here to there? What's the bridge that stops us to getting to fucking where we need to go? Why is it so hard? Why can't you just do it? That's where it hides. That's where the secret, not the secret hides, but that's where the devil is in the detail. All right, you're not looking at that. All you're looking at is like trying to jump from there to there. But there's something in between that's saying, oh, you're better off here. Why are you better off here when you know in your head what makes sense?
That's right.
Just ask yourself that, it's going to be whatever it's going to be, but it's also going to be fucking full of shit. That's what I'm getting at here.
Look, as humans, as we know, we're always going from zero to hero. In between, it's just it's very cloudy. It doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's the fucking biggest problem.
Fuck.
Like, yeah, sweet, I want this. I'm currently here. But yeah, we don't ask ourselves these questions that really fucking matter and really need an answer.
Correct.
Like, why can't I get up in the morning tomorrow and go do a workout? Why?
You're correct.
It should be a simple answer. It should be an answer that you should be able to answer as well, yeah?
Yeah, it's going to be, I can't be fucked.
Should be a question you can answer, yeah, of course.
It's going to be, I can't be fucked.
That's it.
Why can't I be fucked?
Or I stayed up too late last night. I was watching shows, whatever it might be. Physically, you are able to do this.
Correct.
Physically, mentally, the whole thing.
Correct. But emotionally, you're waiting for a bigger, better deal to feel a certain way. And that's the fucking
trap.
That's the fucking trap.
The fucking feeling is the trap.
Correct.
It's how I feel about it. Because when I get up in the morning, and this is what ties back to what I said before, I ain't going to be like, yes, I feel so alive, I'm going to go to the gym. It's not going to happen. It's going to be like, mate, it's too dark out there. It's fucking winter. I could sleep for an extra half an hour to an hour, and you know what that's going to do my day? It's going to give me more energy.
Oh, I'm going to get more energy because I run out of energy all the time.
You know what I mean? It's going to do all these great things for me. The gym, I don't see much benefit there. Getting up and going to the gym. And this is in the morning, yeah?
Correct.
You're thinking.
Correct.
So, and I can do it later in the day. Yeah, later's a good thing.
Correct.
Do it after work.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. It's almost like I don't need $1 million, but
That's it.
you never had $1 million. But because my neighbour, once again, doesn't have $1 million, I could do without it too.
That's it.
You know
You're not going to die without it.
It all gets justified. And I don't know, was this the topic
And
of...
it is now. We're going to tie back
sorry.
into the topic about we're the best salesman.
Okay, yes.
You know?
Yeah,
so
brother.
we're going on this one now that basically, and I love how it ties into it, that at that point in the morning, you are the best salesman. You just sold yourself to the idea that it's cold outside. You know, I can find better use for my time right now. And that's going to go to my work. That's going to be an extra sleep because I need it apparently, because I had a late night last night. It wasn't my fault. Just that's the way it went.
Correct.
Okay, just got stuck in the movie, or with my missus, whatever, and that's it. We sell ourselves like I could do it later. Yeah, I found a place for it. And then it's always this hamster on the wheel.
It's hamster on the wheel.
And we keep going round, and then all of a sudden 30 years have gone past, and we're still hoping for the same fucking thing. You know what I mean?
Correct.
So yeah.
Yeah, correct.
So, yeah. So
yeah, that's right. It's the shit that you can convince yourself to do is fucking amazing.
It's phenomenal. It's like
I'm not,
it's unfucking believable.
Yeah, you're almost like, you know, if you go to like sporting events and there's like the other team and they're like, oh, you guys are shit. You're the best of the other team, and all you're doing there is going against you. All right, we've got two teams here. The team is ego team, all right? And then it's the winning team, which is the higher self. Your higher self's like, I'm going to the gym. The other team who's against you, or the devil on the shoulder, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, that's saying like, nah, fuck that, go tomorrow. They want to win there. That team wants to win. So it's going to tell you all this shit, and you're going to believe it, right? Because it suits your story. It's easier. Let me tell you something. Easy, if like my dad said once, the hard shit, you know, not everyone can do the hard shit. It's the easy shit everyone can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so depends. Look, it also depends there. Like what level, like who are we speaking to here? Like what level of awareness are these people at? Because there's different levels. Yeah, there's the level of like, I believe
exists.
I believe the universe happens for me.
Yeah.
All right, and it's helping me.
Yeah.
I understand that hard things are benefiting to me because they create the person I am. When I make excuses, we're always tossing up how much is this one of those tests, or like is this a real thing? Like, is anyone going to notice if I don't go to the gym?
Guaranteed not.
You know what I mean? And then there's an awareness of like, yeah, that's a thing, but how much is it a thing?
Yeah.
And then there's like the level that we're at. Then if we make an excuse, we know they're straight devil speaking to us. There's no like this guy's in our way, directly in our way to getting to where we want to be.
And it's an immediate loss to us. We're aware of that.
Correct. Like bang, bang, that means that.
Yeah. If I don't go at 6 a.m, when I said I was, it's an immediate like, fuck, a stab in the heart.
You're not the person you said you were.
That's it.
You're not that person, eh?
Yeah, it's fraud town. That's it.
It's straight fraud.
That's it.
And we also know what we used to be. We also know what that person is.
Yeah.
That person is not even a 1% of what we are. Like that person's just fucking taking the easy route every fucking second.
They're totally switched off. That's it.
Yeah, but that person is also doesn't understand the value of who they need to become. All right, because that's the fucking be all and end all, and that's all the money is there.
Guaranteed.
And so it's not easy to understand if you don't have the awareness of like this is actually a thing.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Guaranteed.
Like we could be saying this to somebody right now.
It sounds pretty cool.
It sounds
but
cool.
It's not hitting home.
But the concept of like this equals this, yeah, It's
Yeah.
all about looking for that fucking feeling, man. Fuck.
It all ties
The
back
more
into
we
that.
talk about
Yeah.
it, the more
Yeah.
ridiculous it is.
Yeah. Look, and again, we've mentioned it millions of times. I'm going to mention it a million more. Like, we can only talk about this because we've experienced it. We have been in this situation, and the truth is, we've been in this situation more than most.
100%.
Okay?
Because they give a fuck.
Fucking up was the best thing that we do.
100%. 100%.
We were experts at fucking up.
We're experts on what not to do,
You
motherfucker.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not about what have you done. I know what not to do.
Exactly. And that's what we're focusing on. And like, stop like trying to, and again, this personal development, this whole world, society is always focused on this positivity.
Fuck positivity.
You know what I mean?
Man.
Like, you gotta,
I hate
you're in a shit situation, like, think positive or do this positive. And it's always that.
Yeah.
And our philosophy is that fuck positive, as you mentioned,
Fuck positive.
and look at doing less negative.
That's it, right?
That's the game.
That is the game.
It's easier to be successful when you frame it that I actually have to do less bad things or less negative things
Correct.
than do more positive things.
Correct.
That's it. If you focus on that game, you're going to be more successful at everything you do.
And everything's going to come easier.
100%.
We make it fucking difficult for ourselves.
Yeah.
What if Federer, what makes Federer such a mad cunt? I'll tell you what makes Federer such a mad cunt. If you...
Go. No, go.
I'm asking the question,
Yeah.
but I'm not saying it. Federer is a mad cunt. Federer is a mad cunt. Because Federer doesn't fucking make mistakes. It's not, he doesn't, the way he wins is not making mistakes.
That's
He
it.
makes less mistakes than everybody else. That's the fucking game.
Yeah. He's not doing better. He's not doing some fucking mad shot that no one's seen.
Fuck.
And it was so quick and so like on the line. It wasn't the perfect shot.
Look, he knows how to play.
He does, of course.
Yeah.
But it wasn't we're summing up Federer here.
We're summing up here.
Yeah, as a sum up, where we're not saying that he's
Like, you could be really good and fuck up a lot.
100%.
But he's really good and fucks up less.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. He's looking at less ways of fucking up less.
Correct.
That's the strategy here.
Yes, correct. That's where his skill is.
Exactly.
It's fucking up less.
That's not only his skill, correct, but it's also his focus. That's what
Yes.
he's focusing on. Focusing on not fucking up more than doing way better shots to wow the crowd.
Correct.
It's a small little tweak, but it's a game changer.
Correct. And we're not trying to say be perfect in fucking everything you do. I'm going to show up perfect and I'm fucking...
Definitely not.
My hair's fucking, my hair's out of place and fucking... It's not about that.
No.
He's practiced to get to that, yeah? And
Yeah,
we've got to
indeed.
practice how to be. We've got to practice how to be ourselves. We've got to practice being good at us. All right? We've got to
indeed.
practice... That brings upon confidence. When you've got more confidence, what is confidence? You fuck up less. Confidence is like, I can't fuck up. That's what he has. He's got fucking straight confidence. I'm going to make less fucking mistakes.
Yeah, because he knows he knows what he's targeting. He knows what to focus on.
Correct.
He's not trying to be better. He's just trying to be. He's doing better by doing less bad shit. That's all it is.
That's right.
And that is the difference. It's
Yeah.
a big fuck. I can't stress how much fucking of a difference that is.
That's the fucking game. That is the game.
That is the only game.
Yeah. Fuck positivity. It's a good one, man.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
And again, we've like really like come across this so many times in our lives, like how much like it's always the focus because that's what the positivity is expected of us. It's the way we've been taught. Everyone says it. It has to be right.
Yeah.
Follow the crowd. That's the way get to where you're gonna get to.
It's follow the crowd.
But you come to a point in which we have previously, in the past there, the switch happened when Dame Pinch used to say, when you hit the last saloon. The last saloon is when you feel and you believe and you know that I've fucking tried everything. I've fucking tried everything to slay this dragon.
Correct.
Okay? And because you've looked everywhere that you've been told to look, okay, except for the place you should be looking at, which is inside. Because that's where it is.
Correct.
All the answers are inside. But yeah, it's doing less shit than doing more. That's what it is. Yeah.
I'm starting to think that meditation is a scam.
Yeah. Look,
You know what I mean?
for some people it is.
Fuck.
No, honestly, for some people it is.
Yeah, I'm meditating.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Because I've been told to do it.
Yeah, I'm told to
Or
do
I'm
it.
told it works. This and that. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's a scam.
But I do like meditation, and it doesn't have to be some fucking 1 hour, 10 hour. I'm zoned out. It could be fucking 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And meditation doesn't mean you're, listen to some crazy guy talk about, some guided meditation. It doesn't have to be like that. A meditation could just be you just breathing, like Mr. Miyagi used to say. Close the eyes and just breathe.
Yeah.
That's meditation.
Yeah. Yep.
That takes 2 minutes.
Yep.
And yeah, you would just feel a lot better. That's it. You're just pausing, breathing, and all right, sweet. Now I'm back to myself.
You're centering your thoughts.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're getting centered. Correct.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Now, what it's made out to be, meditation, yeah, it's full on.
Correct. But yeah, back to fucking selling ourselves on everything, every bullshit. Why do we sell ourselves on good shit? Why do we be delusional about fucking shit that's gonna help us?
That ain't gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. Nah.
It's only for the shit that wants to change us.
Correct.
That's it. So, we love going on holidays. We love hanging out with my mates. We love all that sort of stuff.
That's right.
So, yeah, the feelings and all that, they're going to be sweet. But anything that's like self-improvement, anything that goes to the side of the true self, there's going to be challenges there. And we don't want that.
Correct. And I know the reason why we justify fucking all the bullshit we do. First of all, we know it's bullshit, but we don't have enough evidence that it's not bullshit.
Correct.
Okay, that's the problem. That's why we keep on going back to the same shit.
Yeah.
We keep on, dancing to the same tune, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
We know it's bullshit. We keep on doing the same thing.
The ego just uses one of its tools, and the tool is to recall past events of where you fucked up. Because I wasn't delusional back in the day. This is a true fact. Like, I've always tried to put myself first. I've always tried to better myself. Every fucking time. Ever since I was young. Forever.
Yeah.
Okay? The problem was I was looking at my current results, and that's where the fucking problem was. So the ego was just showing me, just replaying movies, scenes of my life,
Yes.
to prove that I told you can't do it.
Correct.
Remember this time, and that's it. That's not delusional. These things happen.
These things happened.
That's it.
But the delusion is you ignore the good shit you've done.
Well, obviously, yes. Yeah. What would the ego play those versions? What would it play those?
They're not going to play that. They're going to play the shit.
That's it.
We can't even acknowledge the good shit. So we're not saying that we don't fuck up. We're not saying that we do dumb shit. It's that we call upon the shit to paint the picture, to validate the shit that we do. But there's also other truths. But why don't we validate the fact that you find it hard and overlook all the good shit you've done to validate yourself in a positive way is the fact that you see things lopsidedly. And that is a problem. That's where something's not right here. Like, someone who believes wholeheartedly in one thing is like, oh, you're religious because you believe in this thing. All right. But you believe that you have no value. You believe that you have no self-worth. But you're conveniently overlooking all the contrary evidence, facts or the evidence to that.
Yeah.
You're fucking overlooking that. That's how you know you're a fundamentalist. That's how you know you're not narrow-minded, but you're
lopsided.
You're lopsided, but you're fucking...
Yeah, playing against yourself. That's what it is.
You know when someone's really behind one thing, they can't see left or right?
They're blind.
Something like that. I can't remember the term.
It's like, I was thinking about an analogy just now. It's like, it's like going to court,
Yeah.
getting rid of all the positive evidence, and the jury just hearing all the shit
And that's it.
against you.
Of course.
Mate, you're gone. You go to prison.
Fuck.
You are going to prison.
Correct.
That's it.
That's it. And you got to ask yourself, why don't I call upon this good shit? Because everybody's got good shit.
Guaranteed.
Everybody's done something. I just want to bring to your awareness that why don't you look at these good things? You're being run, right? The joke's on you. This is the whole thing. The joke's on you. You're being run because you're missing out this whole fucking thing. There's a problem.
Yeah,
with this
and no one's at fault but you.
100%.
So the blame game doesn't exist here because as human beings, we always love to blame someone else,
Correct.
but us, obviously. Now you can blame someone else, and that's the other version of you.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, if you want to blame somebody, that is the person you should be blaming.
Correct. We're going to war with ourselves
That's
every
it.
day.
And that's the game. That's the only game in town. That's the only game that will ever exist.
Hell yeah. That's it. That's where you spend your time. That's what we're fucking promoting here. That's what we're fucking pushing.
That's it.
This is the value. This is the fucking real deal.
Yeah.
Because don't let something else outside of you or someone else be in charge of your happiness and how you feel about yourself. Ask yourself, do I need certain things to go right outside of me for me to be happy or complete or to feel validated? Yes. That's not the way the universe works, my friend. Because that means that your happiness and all that shit you tie to something external of you has to go right. That means you're like you're hostage to fucking your own freedom. You're hostage. You're being held hostage. Because if everything fucks up, you're fucked. Anyway, you're living your life on this weird, I don't know what's going to happen, self-doubt, and it's always to a higher master.
Yeah.
All right? It's straight prison.
Yeah.
Straight
You're
prison.
relying on things that outside of you to align for you to get some kind of gratification, inspiration, whatever it might be, some positive thing in your life.
Correct.
And again, we've got to hit home with this one here that basically it is simple. Like your whole job, if you had a job, okay?
Everyone's got a job.
You know what I mean? Like,
To hook yourself up.
that's it. That's all you got to do. You don't have to become a millionaire. You don't have to be the most fittest person in the world.
No.
You don't have to do none of this stuff. Nothing. Zero.
No.
This is how we're going to break it down, that this is so simple. It ain't easy, obviously, because it requires effort and requires time, obviously.
And we can't see the enemy.
That's right.
Anyway.
But yeah, this all ties into it.
Yeah,
This is the enemy. Or your job, you've only got one job, okay? And that's to become a better version of yourself, okay?
Correct.
Now, that doesn't mean like go out and become a millionaire and that will make you. No, I'm talking about like how can I help myself today,
Correct.
okay? One would be getting fit. One would be just speak nicer to my spouse, be a better friend, be a better son.
Yeah, offer some help.
Yeah,
Help a cunt you don't know.
that's it. Because all this stuff that we just mentioned is pretty simple, and everyone can vote to that. But it's simple. You know what I mean? Like it's something that everyone can do.
100%.
It's in our ability to do this.
100%. It has to be. We're the only ones who can do
That's
it.
it. Now, can you be a better son? Yes, you can. Can you be a better spouse? Yes, you can. Can you be fitter? Yes, you can. Everyone can do this.
Correct. Can you be more strong?
That's it. Now, my previous thinking was, sweet, because I'm putting myself in this situation. If I do all this stuff, okay, who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck? No one gives a fuck.
How does that help me get the better job? How does it help me to become a millionaire? How does it help me in anything?
Correct.
I couldn't bridge the gap.
No.
Like, it was like, sweet, yes, I might feel better. Yes, I might feel better.
Yeah.
But the juice was not worth the squeeze.
No.
And that's the fucking problem.
Correct.
I was lost in that.
Yes.
And I just want to bring it to everyone's attention that, fuck, man, our job is simple. Just keep on doing it better, you, and everything else will come.
That's right.
That's the way the system fucking works.
Correct. And we know the system's there because we know there's something going against us. We don't know what the plus looks like or you know, finding the gold, or we don't know what the positive side looks like. We've never been there. We've never been another person. We've always been who we've been.
Yeah.
But we do know that there's a reason why things are so hard to get. We do know why it takes effort to do things. Like, why isn't it just like so easy? Why can't we just become fucking mad cunts? But we're searching for things. We're searching for our fucking salvation in all the wrong places.
Yeah. Yeah. We know that this other side of that we're talking about, like being a better self, being a millionaire, and being all this sort of stuff. We know all this stuff exists. The reason why we know is because we know that the shit exists.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. That's right.
That's it.
Right.
That's the proof. We don't need any more proof.
Correct.
Are you feeling like shit? Yes, I am. Sweet. If you're feeling like shit, then you can. There is a situation. There is a possibility you can be feeling good
or not shit.
You're not shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's feel not shit.
Right? Yeah. That's it. That's it. Exactly. Yeah. So
we've got to rewrite the fucking whole things.
We have to. Yeah. We've got to reformat everything.
We can go to the end with this one if you want.
Sweet.
And just chop it.
Yeah, that's sweet.
We'll let her do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah. So I just want to highlight these things, and again, fuck, man. I know I'm repeating myself here, but it's so fucking important that don't make the same mistakes that we have.
No, I'm gonna lean in for this.
Like, that's the most important thing. Like, I'm happy to just keep on fucking swearing and fucking losing my mind over how important this is. And I want to go over it a million fucking times because it's that important. I didn't get it, even though I heard it 1,000 times, 10,000 times. It's a 10,001 that made the difference.
Correct. No. It has to be fucking repped out.
It has to.
Like everything. Because we don't we're, you know, as humans, we're fucking hard-headed here. We don't fucking get it, eh? I know I was the fucking most hard-headed cunt.
Even though, both.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Even though I thought I knew it. I thought I knew what I need to know. And I understand the whole, you know, it's what you do for yourself. And fucking, that's going to help the others. And fucking, you know, the power's in you and all these fucking taglines. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit as in, it doesn't hit the nail where I need to, it doesn't hit the nail where I need to be hit. Or it needs to be hit. It's fucking, it needs a deeper thing.
It definitely does. It needs to hurt.
It needs to hurt. It needs to be hurt. It needs to hurt. It needs to be understood. It needs to the right thing. You need to spend your time thinking about the right thing. All right?
Exactly.
We're trying to get from I don't know to I know. That's the main fucking point.
Yeah. And that's why I said about the 10,000. Like, it could happen at 10,001. The reason why it's got to get you at this is a nail on the head. A certain time at a certain place, you're going to be like, and I'm not saying this is like magic and it's going to happen. Like, all I'm saying is that if you keep on persisting,
yes,
that this is what I want to improve, okay? 1, 2, 10,000, like I said, it's going to come because you're insisting.
Correct.
The universe knows that, and it's going to put you, it's going to line you with a certain situation. You might just hear it on someone on the train, whatever it might be, and it's just going to be a light bulb moment.
Correct.
That, fuck, now I get it.
Correct.
And then the job after that is pretty much, you know, living that example. Living, taking the action. Now that you've got it, it's not time for parades and fucking, yes, I'm on top of the mountain.
Correct.
It's, all right, sweet, now that I get it, I can't go back. I can't, you know, not, you know, unsee what I've seen. It's time to live it and time to actually take the action.
Yeah, man, like the biggest thing here is like we all have self-doubt, yeah? Like self-doubt is like, if I do this, is it going to come up the way I want it to? You know, all this fucking bullshit.
Is it worth it? Yeah.
Correct. Is it worth it? But like, you know the result you've gotten thus far. You know how the story goes.
Yeah.
But what happens is when you submit to self-doubt and you keep saying like, oh, yeah, nah, I can't do it. It's not going to happen for me. I can't be better. All this fucking personal development is bullshit. Like, if you don't give yourself a chance, then you're not betting on yourself. When you bet against yourself, you're reinforcing self-doubts. You're just saying that you don't have what it takes.
That's
like,
what it is.
So what I'm saying to you guys, like, how do you go from self-doubt to not having self-doubt? What does that look like? your validation of yourself and finding evidence that you can't do it is just you betting against you that you're going to lose.
Yeah.
We have to.
It's familiar. It's safe. It's all that sort of stuff.
Correct. But the actions you're taking is like, I'm just going to go with what I know, which is I know I can't do this. I know I can't be a better cunt or a better person. But in order, the opposite to that is to be like, not necessarily I know, but I'm going to take a chance. All right? Because all we got is chances.
Yeah.
We know what...
Because we don't know. At that point in time, we don't know.
We don't know.
That's it. That's
and I could bet that your self-doubt, when you give yourself a so-called chance, all right, you don't really fucking go in balls to the wall to try to put everything on the line to do that thing you're trying to do. You're going in fucking half-assed, thinking like you're going in to lose. Your effort, you're not maxing out the effort.
That's right.
All right, you're going in like, so you're going in
half-hearted. That's it.
Pretending you're playing the game and say, oh,
Yeah.
fuck, I lost,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I'm like, sweet, did you try?
Yeah.
Like, what are you actually scared of here? That you're going to find out the truth? But you already think that anyway. But
Yeah, you're already at zero.
Correct. Why are you leaving something in the tank? Why are you playing to fucking win? Why don't you fucking put it all on red cunt? Put fucking everything into it. Like,
Yeah.
I only realised that like after years of like, why am I holding so much in the tank? Like, I'm going to fucking kill. I'm going to do this thing that I'm trying to do. I'm going to fucking do it the best I can. Like, cunts used to say to me, how you do everything is how you do something, and fucking some bullshit. How you do something is how you do everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, sweet today. So if I fucking do this good over here, I'm going to fucking whop my ass. Like, I didn't understand the link, but it's how you approach shit. And I'm approaching it with full fucking intensity. I'm approaching it like I'm gonna win. All right? Because we have to act the way we're going to play the game. Right now, we're playing to lose. And that's it. We're playing the game as if we know the results. All right? How the fuck do we know the results there? How do you know the fucking results? You know everything, huh? You know that it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
We're so sure about that. Think about how fucking dumb that is.
Yeah, you're playing a game of tennis. You're not acting, I'm just going to go and act like I'm playing. It's either you're playing or you're not.
Correct.
But that's easy to understand.
Yes.
But when it comes to us, it's just so cloudy.
It's cloudy.
Like, we're not clear in what we have to do. And yeah, obviously it's your upbringing, society. Hasn't really helped us. It hasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. I fucking totally get it.
Correct.
But yeah, you got to just take a shot. You're already at zero, which you mentioned before. You're already at zero.
Yes.
Now, can you go negative? Highly unlikely.
Correct.
Okay. You're not going to go negative. It's only not. You're not going to be basically like. You're not going to end up being a junkie.
You're not going to be
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to go. You're not going to go like
You're relegated.
Off. Yeah, you're going to get worse off than you currently are.
100%. 100%.
It's not going to happen.
Nah.
Even though we believe for some reason that's a possibility.
Correct.
Like, if I do this, I'm going to be worse off than I currently am. That's a fucking lie.
100%.
You know what I mean? So, and if you're happy with where you are, which I don't believe, sweet, stay where you are. But the burning desire inside you, mate, it's calling for you. It wants you to do better. And that's the universe, God, whatever is talking to you.
Yeah.
That because it's telling that you can do better. That's why it's there.
Correct.
All you got to do is act on that.
Yeah.
And that acting doesn't have to be at a certain level. Doesn't have to be the award-winning. Doesn't have to be anything like it. It's going to be movement, some kind of movement towards that goal.
Correct.
That's it.
Correct. And that ability to put everything into something, there's an aspect of letting go of the control to need to be right to your old programming. You need to let go, and you need to go against it. Like, you have to physically and mentally, fucking emotionally put out that you're in this. You're fucking, I believe this thing, and I'm going full head over heels or head first into it.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. That's it.
I'm give it a shot.
Really going to give it a shot.
But I'm fucking, inside my soul,
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a shot.
100%.
And I'm like,
Not a fake shot.
I'm going to pretend fucking,
Yeah, to tick a box. No.
It's too fake shot.
That's what it
Let's
is.
do some fake ass attempts.
Guaranteed.
We're not here to tick boxes, people.
Yeah. Yeah. Our time is fucking limited. We keep on saying it. Like, you're going to get old one day, man. And you're going to miss the opportunity. The opportunity knocks at your door so many times. After a while, it's like, mate, what's the fucking point anymore?
What's the point anymore? I've gotten this far.
You know what I mean? Like fucking take the shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll be thanking yourself, fuck, forever. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
The belief that, I keep coming back to this because it's like the belief that we think we're not going to, because we already think we're going to lose, there's no point putting the effort.
Spot on.
But don't you guys see how that's a rigged kind of game? It's a rigged game, but you know you're rigging the game to get the result that you believe is going to happen.
Yeah. To support your insecurity.
To support your insecurity.
That's
That's
it.
all we're doing.
That's it.
So if you really aren't good at whatever it is you're fucking not good at, like, I don't know, ask yourself the question. Just be truthful. But every cunt's fucking like this. Everyone's like this.
Guaranteed. You're not alone.
No, every cunt's got the self-doubt. Every cunt's not doing something because they don't trust it. That's it there. They don't trust it.
That's it.
But they also, they don't trust themselves. They don't trust themselves to come up with the goods. And you know what? You know what happens when you trust yourself if you don't come up with the goods? You just try again. That's it. You got unlimited tries. No one dies in this game.
Yeah, there's no judgment. No one's going to judge you. You're not going to go in prison. You're not going to die. Nothing. You get a second chance and a third chance until you get it.
That's right.
But at least give yourself the opportunity to, attack it and to try get it.
Correct.
Just try to get it.
Correct.
That's it. That's all it requires. Just give it a bit of a try.
Correct.
That's it. And we'll see what happens.
Correct. And the reason I know from the fucking universe that these things are good for us, these things that we speak about, all right, working out, daily habits, the reason I know is because they're not easy.
Spot on.
All right? And we don't have to come up with all sorts of excuses for fucking... If I start testing you on, tell me how to say fucking stethoscope in Chinese, you're not going to...
Good luck.
Justify... You're not going to try put a bad effort. You're not going to feel self-doubt like, oh my God, I feel
I'm not
like
going to make up an
shit.
excuse either.
You don't need an excuse for that because that's
I
irrelevant.
just don't know. That's it.
Who gives a fuck about knowing what stethoscope is in Chinese?
Yeah.
But this specific thing speaks to your heart, speaks to your emotions, speaks to your fucking soul. It says, this is the next level, my child. That's where we know where to look.
Spot on.
The pain is the fucking...
Is the answer.
Is the answer.
Yeah, it's the guide.
The pain is the point.
That's it.
Work something out there.
Yeah. So, it's the answer. It's giving you the heads up. It's saying you're on the right path.
The pain is the prize.
Brother. That's it. But, we're going to keep on coming at the same fucking thing. I want it to be fucking boring for everybody. Because when it's fucking boring, at least you fucking get the grasp of it. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Like, it's not the one thing you hear once and it just sounds really, really good. And, I know it because you don't know shit.
Nah. You don't know shit.
So...
But this is the one thing.
Yeah.
Sorry. This is the best use of your resources, your time and energy is if you focus on this one thing. Now, don't take our word for it.
Obviously.
Do it. But if your way worked, it would have fucking worked. You know what I mean? It's not, don't listen to us. Your way doesn't fucking work. Your way doesn't work. Like, you can't just grit through life doing some fucking weird winging it bullshit. Doesn't work like that. Nothing just fucking happens. This is the way, this is the truth. This is the truth.
Yeah.
Do the fucking right thing. Give yourself a fucking chance.
That's it, mate. That's it. Ain't going to be easy.
No, it's not going to be easy.
But it's going to be worth it.
Oh, this is where the gold is.
Yeah.
Everything else comes off this.
And most of the time, if not 90% of the time, 99% of the time, all it is just a little flick in the mind. That's all it was.
Correct.
It wasn't like this, I scaled Mount Everest, or I did something really, really hard. Correct. It was just that I switched the fucking ego off. That's it. I switched it off.
Correct.
He ain't talking anymore.
Nah.
That's it.
Yeah, he's talking, but I can't hear him.
Yeah. Everything changed, but nothing changed at the same time. You got to get to that point.
That's right. How I feel does not run me.
Yeah.
This is what we want to fucking do. We're going to fucking war people. This is serious business. It's not a fucking joke. Don't worry about what your fucking neighbour's doing and how he's cool and fat and fucking whatever the fuck he does with his kids. He's a dumb cunt. We're going to war every fucking day. Everything. This is serious business.
Yeah. Yeah, we only get one shot, mate. That's it.
It's don't miss your chance to blow. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Mate, take it. Yeah.
Eminem, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, 100%. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we're just going to keep on coming up with the same shit.
That's it today.
Reps. Mindsets and reps. You take fucking reps.
Correct.
Yeah.
100%. Don't forget, take the fucking stairs, not the elevator. Stand up and put your fucking socks and shoes on, you cunts.
That's it.
Peace.